Hello, I'm so excited to be here today. So I know it takes a few minutes for everybody to jump on, and this is my new time slot, and so I am fully prepared to not have a whole bunch of people join me live. I know that I got a lot of feedback saying that this time was going to be a little bit more difficult for people to attend that were working, but unfortunately this is the best time of day for me to do something like this, because by 4:30 in the afternoon, which is when I was doing it, my family's getting home and kind of chaos begins. And with swim team starting, it was not going to be possible for me to continue doing my live events at 4:30 p.m. So I hope I still have people that join in, and I hope that people catch the replay. And I actually have special giveaways just for replay watchers today. I also have giveaways for early birds, and I have giveaways throughout. So I have like 5 things to give away today. So that's fun. We are going to be making this really cute card. Super cute. Oops, there it is. Using the Apron of Love stamp set, and I'm going to be talking about a few different things today, so I'm excited to show you all of that. Okay, so hi Kathy in South Carolina, and Leanne in Lakewood. Have lots of people jumping on. All right, so we're gonna get started with our crafting, and we're gonna start out using so again, we're making this card, and I'm also going to make this envelope. Isn't that cute? So we're going to start out with all the pieces. I've already pre-cut and gotten them ready because it's very time consuming to do all those pieces on camera. And I know you guys have busy lives and things to do, and I never want to hold anybody up. So okay, so this piece of cardstock is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and then I'm folding it to make a top folding card. And this piece of cardstock is embossed with the large polka dot embossing folder, and it is cut at, now I can't remember, 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So it's cut at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I've got a piece of Pick a Pattern Designer Series paper, and it's cut at 5 1/4 by, like, I don't know, 1.5 inches, which really doesn't matter how thick you cut it necessarily, because, well, I guess it kind of does. This piece is going to go down on to your card base first. So this is cut at 1.5 inches wide. So 1.5 inches, and I'm just going to kind of layer it. It's probably about 1/4 inch. I got a little adhesive right there. I'm just gonna get it off. Okay, so it's about 1/4 inch from the edge. And then I've got some little bitty pieces here of cardstock. So I've got a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock, which is retiring. Sad. Well, maybe. Stay tuned. So I do want to share with you that I am going to be going live again today, which is very unusual. I usually don't go live 2 times in one day. I'm going to be going live again today when the retiring list is released, so that I can update you guys on all the stuff that's retiring. So Stampin' Up! Is releasing their list of retiring goodies, and I wanted to make sure that I share with you what's retiring. And I have to tell you, stuff will sell out really fast. So if there's anything on that list that you want to get your hands on, in the past, it's always been while supplies last. So I don't know why it would be any different this time. So if there's stuff you want to get, you're going to want to make sure to get your stuff. Okay, so I just glued this little strip of glimmer paper down, which is just going to give this card a little pizzazz. And I'm going to use, you know what? I'm going to use these foam strips. I love these foam strips. So quick commercial break while I'm putting this on. For those of you who don't know, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I sell all of these goodies. So if you need to purchase some crafting supplies, you can get your hands on these and purchase them in my online store. I always have fun giveaways each month for anybody who places a $50 order or more. And this month is a fun card kit kind of featuring Guy cards. And so if you wanted to get your hands on those, you could get them for free when you place a $50 order using the current host code. So that's fun. And I'm just removing the release paper here. And all the supplies that I'm using today are listed in, sorry about my dogs, are listed in the Facebook post that I'm doing this on. So just go up to where all the writing is and all the supplies are listed there, and you can actually click on the links and purchase them right there to my online store. Okay, so I've popped this up and I'm going to layer it down. Oh, now they're howling. That's fun. Do you hear this? This is my life. Okay. Excuse me one second. Hey! Stop! Okay. I was in the room and you could still hear all that noise. Alright, so I've got all my pieces for my apron here, and I'm going to do a couple of fun little techniques. Let's see, what pieces do here's, I guess I should show you this. Here's the stamp set I'm using, Apron of Love, and then these are the framelits. And you can see here, you can really go like barbecue with like dad stuff. You could do mom, baking, or maybe you have a dad that bakes. Scissors here, so you could do some sort of like crafty apron. There are some really cute, I love baking, I love stamping, I love barbecue, made with love. And then the sentiments are really cute, and I love the fonts. So just some really cute, fun stuff in this set, and very versatile. I think you could use it in a lot of ways. I've got a few Stampin' Write markers here. This is Berry Burst, Flirty Flamingo, and Bermuda Bay, which makes a really nice color combination. And I've got some inks. We're going to move this aside because now we're just going to work on the apron. Okay, so for the apron, oh my goodness, somebody just said those poor doggies, they need love. Debbie said that. Debbie, I have the most spoiled dogs in the world. Lemon Lime Twist. So we only have one child, human child, and so I think that my dogs have filled in the spot that would have been more children. Somebody asked, are retiring auto items on a clearance rack price or regular price? They are both. So some stuff will be discounted and some stuff will be regular. So you'll just have to see the list, and I'm going to be posting it as soon as I can. I mean, it's supposed to come out at noon my time, which is 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to go there, download the file, and hopefully get it uploaded as quickly as I can to my VIP group and here on my Facebook page so that people have access to it right away. And then I'll be creating lists with the information as well. So stay tuned later today, and then I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to kind of go through and do my retiring pull, because I thought that might be fun to do live. I don't know, people might think it's totally boring, but I'm going to do it just because. So maybe join me again later. All right, so now I'm going to take my markers, and I actually just recently did a Stampin' Write markers basics video on different things that you can do with Stampin' Write markers. So you might want to check that out on my YouTube channel. But I thought today I would just use my markers and color right onto these little flowers that I'm going to stamp here. Then you kind of just breathe on it to make sure the inks are moist when you stamp P.S. I hate that word. Felt like I had to say that. And then I'm going to add them to my apron. So I have my little flowers on my apron pocket, and I've got a little pocket to go up top here, because why wouldn't you want an apron with a pocket at the top? And then the rest of the pieces, I don't want to actually add to this part. I want to add it onto the card base. So I'm going to kind of set my apron piece here and eyeball where I want everything else to go. And we're going to get that fine tip glue pen back out. If you don't have one of these, you definitely need one. But here's a tip for the fine tip glue pen. You're going to want to put that, make sure that you thread this needle right back into the point, because if you don't, this gets all clogged up and it's a mess and you'll never get it unclogged and you just have to buy another one. Ask me how I know. So Kathy asked, what time am I going to go live later? It's going to be as soon as I can get the list and get it all pulled, get the list and get it printed and then get it distributed. As soon as that happens, I will then be able to go live. But I want to make sure everybody has the information they need before I go live, because I would hate to have people frustrated with not having the information they need. So I'm just adding my little strings now to each side of the apron. And all this cuts out really beautifully using the precision plate with your Big Shot. So if you don't have that precision plate, that is a great tool to have in your arsenal. I actually have the magnetic plate too, and I have to tell you that I hardly ever use the magnetic plate. It's not my fave. I used to think that I would love it, but it turns out it's just really easy to use Post-it note tape to hold stuff in place. And I don't even use the magnetic plate, but that precision plate, I use it all the time. All the time. Okay. And I'm sure there's demonstrators that use their magnetic plate on the regular, but not me. I'm not one of them. Okay, so then I have this little like ruffly frilly piece, which I kind of wish I would have cut out in white cardstock, actually, but I didn't. So it's going to go down right here. And if I was really smart, I would have remembered to use my sheets of a multi-purpose adhesive sheets with this. But again, these are the things I don't think of sometimes until after the fact. Okay, so now I want to do my envelope, and then we're going to do the stamping on for the sentiment. So I have just a Whisper White envelope here, and I've got Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and the sentiment that says made with love. You know what? I'm going to stamp the heart first. Okay, back to my Flirty Flamingo. So we'll ink this up. Stamp my heart first. It's a perfect, beautiful little heart, and then one of the prettiest colors ever. And then made with love right above it. And you know what? I'm going to add another heart to the front. So I'm going to turn the envelope over. In fact, maybe I'll do 3 little hearts right here. Okay, so there's that, which I feel like is just such a sweet detail to add, because I really have neglected stamping and adding envelopes. So if you notice my blog posts recently, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of me adding envelope fanciness because I feel like I've neglected that. Okay, so I can see here that I did not bring my Stampin' Emboss Buddy into the room with me. But what that is a little powder, talcum powder thing, and you rub it on and it prevents your embossing powder from sticking to the areas of the cardstock that you don't want it to stick to. However, I've neglected to bring it into this room with me. I can see that. So we're just going to wing it. And this is thinking of you is the sentiment. So I'm actually going to have to lean over there a little bit. Yep. And then I've got my Whisper White embossing powder here. And my sentiments on this side. Okay. And it's totally crooked. Do you see that? Guess how much I care? I don't. Because you know what? I am handmade, not Hallmark. So we're going with it. There's some of you out there that are probably having an anxiety attack right now at the fact that I am putting something that is not straight. Yeah, so my friend Sandra is just messaging in that she uses her magnetic plate all the time. A lot of people do. It's just not one that I use a lot. I gotta let this heat up. Sorry, it's a little bit noisy. Cute apron, clever idea using the markers. Oh, fun. Deborah said she made her Mother's Day card making this. Using this stamp set. And Marianne is being very nice to me and saying that it's not so bad. So I've put my powder on and now I'm just heating it up with my heat tool. This is normally something I would cut out on a video so that you wouldn't have to listen to it. But I can't do that when I'm live. Okay. So that's done. Thank goodness for all of us, right? So I'm going to cut in the middle and then do a little snip in each direction to create a ribbon or a fishtail. And then I'm going to kind of eyeball. I want this to go here and to come to the edge of the flirty flamingo. So as you can see, there's no precise measurement on that. I just kind of eyeballed it, which is something I do a lot. I am not a precision stamper, contrary to popular belief. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that down and I'm done. Look how cute that is with the matching envelope, which has a little surprise on each side. I just love it. Love how it came together. Love how cute it is. Okay, so quick commercial break. Again, that retiring list is going live today in just a couple hours, and I will be broadcasting it here on Facebook in my VIP group and sending it out via email. So hopefully you'll find it through one of those avenues. And then I'm also going to go live again and show you the stuff that's on my list that's going to retire. And I'm going to be verifying with Stampin' Up! Whatever it is that we can share, because sometimes we can share stuff, sometimes we can't. But what I want to say is if you plan on ordering some retired product and it's about $100 worth of product, consider purchasing the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, because you can put anything you want into that starter kit and you get $125 in product, but you only pay $99 plus tax. So you're really getting like $26 in product free, and the shipping is free. So it is cheaper for you and smarter for you to purchase the retiring product that way. And then also that means you'll get a 20% discount on all your future orders. So it just makes sense to purchase that starter kit. If you have questions about that, let me know. And then I wanted to show our giveaways. Yay, giveaways. Those are always the fun giveaways. Yep. And then if you don't want to purchase the starter kit and you just want to make an order with me, that's totally fine. I'm happy to do that for you. So you can just go on into my online store and place the orders there. And there'll be links for all of that when I post all the retiring stuff. Okay, so this giveaway has been sitting here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's got to go because It's the Tutti Frutti ePads. Nobody has claimed it and given me their address. So here's the deal with my giveaways. I'm happy to give the stuff away, but then if you are watching, you have to message me your address. I'm not going to message people. I'm not going to chase after people. So that's kind of the deal. And if I don't get your information within 48 hours, I put it up again for another giveaway. So you have to message me or email me, and you can message me on Facebook, but the best way is to email me your address at wendy.cranford@live.com. So I will make sure to provide that in the comments, or if one of my friends can put my one of my friends that's watching, if you could put my email address in the comments, that would be helpful. Okay, so I've got this to give away. I have a pack of Tutti Frutti sequins, a roll of crushed curry satin ribbon. Love this ribbon. I have a Big Shot stripe, simple stripes embossing folder, and I still have a card kit. There's actually 2 card kits in here. So these will go to a home today, hopefully. So let's go all the way. I'm just going to randomly choose some people. I'm scrolling through. So winner number 1 of these 2 goodies, and you do have to be in the United States, is Marianne McGinnis. Marianne McGinnis. So yay, congrats to Marianne McGinnis. I'm going to write them down here. Make sure you email me. Okay. Number 2. Winner is Nancy Hood. Number 3. Ribbon. Kathy West. Number 4, the stripes. Ashley, I don't know how to say your last name, Kupal. Congrats. And last but not least, Tiffany Weekly. So now I get to write everybody's gifts. So she got the card kit. Ashley got the embossing folder. Kathy gets the ribbon. Nancy Hood got sequins. And Marianne receives the SAB and Tutti Frutti goodies. Yay! Congrats, congrats, congrats to all the winners. Yay, I'm just reading your guys' comments. Okay, so these are all the goodies, and these are the winners. And so if you won, you have to contact me with your address in order to claim your prize. And if the prize isn't claimed in 48 hours, then all of these goodies will go, or whatever goodies are left will go into next week's pool. My email address is Wendy, W-E-N-D-Y, .Cranford, C-R-A-N-F-O-R-D, at live.com. Excuse me. Live.com. So, yay! Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I had a great time, and I will be live again in a few hours. So make sure, I don't have an exact time for you because it's all going to depend on, hopefully technology works well with Stampin' Up! And their site doesn't go down with so many people trying to view the catalog and the retiring list. And that's the other thing. If you purchase the starter kit, you're going to get to be able to view the catalog online starting today. So it's a pretty awesome deal to purchase that starter kit. So if you have any more questions for me, let me know. And I'm super excited for all the winners, and we will have more winners next week. And I think I'm going to do some giveaways this afternoon as well. So make sure you join me back. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.